Hello, fans. Matt Wentz here with Pacific Coast Wrestling, and we are in Seattle, Washington for tonight's Champions of the Coast episode. We have 4 bouts signed for you tonight. Adonis, Frost, and Toby Real will square off. Kalua Kong and Doug Candy. Austin Goth takes on the man known as Fear, and in our main event, a little bit of a grudge match as Typhoon Taylor and Brody Boyd lock up after what occurred between the two men in a previous episode. We will be right back with the opening bell. We'll see you after this. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Champions of the Coast, Show 4, the end of January, as Canadian Doug Candy makes his way to the ring. Canadian Doug Candy looking to rebound off of a loss a few weeks ago against a guy who is also trying to, right the ship, you might say, is Kalua Kong, getting ready to come to the ring. Battle of power and strength against technical prowess should be an interesting one. Fans, tonight we also have Adonis Frost taking on Toby Real, Austin Goth against the man called Fear, and in our main event, Brody Boyd takes on Typhoon Taylor in a showdown between two guys who seem to have a little bit of bad blood between them. And there's the bell. Fans, also to end the show this week, I will give you a breakdown of the monthly rankings as we go into our second month in February. You'll get to see what the standings are, who may or may not need to start putting it into gear as we gear up for the Coastal Championship Tournament that starts in March. Also, fans, next week we will be coming to you from the island paradise of Hawaii. We'll be coming to you from Pearl City. As of right now, we do have a 6-man tag match planned. First tag match in PCW. And Kalua Kong suplexing Doug Candy on the ring. Making his hometown return. He will be in action against Danny Dazzler that night. So, should be a good show for you then. Candy and Kong kind of trading shots here. Candy with a nice leg clutch into a bridged pin, but Kong too powerful and it's too early. Instead, kicks out and drops a series of elbows. Candy goes for a drop kick, ducked under. Kong drops him on the back of his shoulders and goes right into a reverse chin lock. Larry Thomas, our referee, steps in. Check for submission, none given. Kong with a knee to the midsection, big elbow. And now both men trading shots in the ring. Not something you would think Doug Candy would want to do. He does get a little bit of the upper hand there with those blistering jumps in his headbutt by Kong. Kong goes on, turns it right into the two. He almost got it with the volcanic. You would have thought that would have been a put away. Candy though gets out of it. 1, 2. No, he gets dropped on his head, but gets a foot on the rope. Neck breaker. Goes for the leg. You gotta figure Candy might have just death spasm kicked out of the volcanic. Trying to take the leg out. Shoulder breaker on the big man. Candy showing some strength and able to get Kong up there. Kong ready in the fans. Hits a nice lariat. Rolled up to 1. Small package. Surprised Kong, but not even for 2 count. Kong blocks the suplex. Trying to get the crowd behind him. Headbutt to Candy. Press slam into a power slam. Could be at 1, 2, 3. It is. Kalua Kong gets the win. Crowd reacts well to him, and Doug Candy's going to have to figure out another game plan for his next match. Welcome back, fans. We are getting organized. We are going to be heading to the ring here in a few seconds. as we have our next one-on-one competition scheduled. Adonis Frost against Toby Real. We've got our camera back. Adonis Frost making his way to the ring. Victorious in his debut in PCW against Danny Dazzler, when he was able to catch him with that Fujiwara armbar just out of nowhere. That, like we said, we thought that maybe Danny Dazzler was injured, but trainers checked him out and he seemed to be okay. Adonis Frost is going to be going up against another person who had a successful debut, Toby the 5-star Real. Toby Real pulled off what some may seem as an upset against Canadian Doug Candy. Real finds himself against his second opponent who is more in line with a technical submission background than something high-flying, so this should be another interesting matchup. 20 minutes, one fall, here we go. There's the bell. Both men lock up, looks like a test of strength, and Real gets almost like a modified hip toss, just a little bit of an arm flip out of there. Adonis with a drop toe hold. And he goes right to work on the leg, dragon screw leg whip, and then starts kicking the inside of the hamstring, back of the leg. Drop toe hold again. He gets whipped into the turnbuckle. Toby went for something, misses it, now he's in a reverse chin lock, but he quickly kicks out of it. Body slam that sends Adonis to the outside. Ref can't even count to one before Adonis is back in the ring. A series of strikes and a kick. Drop kick by Real, and these two are going right at it, right at the get-go of the match. Roll through into the leg drop, and a drop kick to the face, like a sliding, like a baseball slide. Another drop kick, and another drop kick. Toby Real throwing his feet for good measure all around the ring. And now Adonis hooks the leg and snaps it again, trying to slow him down. Knee lift, arm whip, drop kick to the back of the head. Huge Hurricane Rana whip. Whip into the ropes. Spikes him with a Frankenstein. Goes up top. Santon didn't even go for the pin. Hits a drop kick instead. Both men start trading chops right there in the middle of the ring. And Adonis gets the upper hand of that. Lock up again, and this time Real just throws him through the ropes to the outside. Springboard. Twisting body press, and both men are out on the floor. Body slam and a standing moonsault by Toby. And he kind of took Adonis down on the outside for a while. Adonis with a nice body slam. Drop hook into a leg scissor. Nice Samoan drop. Trying to slow things down if you can. Knee lift. Blocks the kick and then whips into the mat. Whipped into the ropes. Real gets a shoulder block. Hits the top rope senton again. Oh, probably went for a picture. Oh, right into that high angle armbar. But Real is able to kind of fight off. Maybe got his foot to the ropes or something. Face buster. Hits that float over senton. Oh, went for a victory roll. Got it slammed. And then takes a diving headbutt right to the back of the skull. Strikes and kicks. A standing monkey flip. Slams Adonis. Adonis goes to the outside of the ring. Real takes center stage trying to get a breather, but Adonis stand right in. That roll through leg drop. No, drop toe hold. Oh, just works the knee. Forearm strike, back of the head. Elbow even. Again, kicking at the leg. Drops an elbow to the back of the head. Samoan drop. Adonis Frost putting some moves together. Real is in trouble. Samoan drop. almost just dumps him over the ropes to the outside, but quickly rolls back in. No. Oh! Duck the clothesline, hits the Missouri. 1, 2, 3. He got him! The 5-star finish out of nowhere, and Toby Real gets the win over Adonis Frost. Welcome back, fans. The bell has rung. Austin Goth against the man known as Fear. Both men in the middle of the ring. Fear seemed to be upset by Brody Boyd a few weeks ago. Austin Goth losing his match. Both men looking to gain some momentum. Fear whips Goth into the ropes, picks him up, drops him throat first across the top rope, and then stomps him a little low. Whip into the rope by Goth, but Fear holds on and hits a body slam. Goes for an early pin with a 1 count. Fear. Wait a minute. Austin Goth is busted open. He's bleeding quite heavily. That was even before the that illegal spike. Referee Larry Thomas may need to step in at some point because, yeah, it's looking quite bad. Austin Goth seems to be split open by like a right hand or something, but he's fighting through it. Slams Fear. Went for a drop kick but missed, and now Fear hits him with a series of punches, both men trading shots. But Goth goes down. Oh my god! A fireball. The referee was distracted, didn't see it. Oh, neck breaker. And once again, he goes for the spike. Throat chop. That fireball looked nasty, but I don't know if he got all of it. You would think. Oh, Hangman's neck breaker stomping on the head. Another neck breaker, fans. I don't know. This has just gone bad right from the start for Austin Goth. And now he's being choked. The referee finally stepping in. Goth fighting for his life right now against the man in his Fear. Arm whips. Austin Goth is trying to wrestle a guy that just wants to hurt him. Oh. Goth wants to take it outside. He had slammed in the guardrail though. Oh, but he dropped toe holds Fear into the concrete. Oh no. Wait a minute. Fear swung the bat and he missed. Goth with a drop kick. But Goth's bleeding is just continuing. His blood is staining the mat. Clothesline. Huge double axe handle. Wait a minute. What's he? Hey, wait a minute. No, that's it. That's it. The ref is calling for it. This match is over. Fear has been disqualified, and now they're out to the outside. We're going to need some help. Fans, we'll be right back. Fans, we are right to the action. Neither man wanted to wait very long, as we have Brody Boyd and Typhoon Taylor locking up. As you know, Boyd interfered a few weeks ago in a match between Taylor and Kalua Kong, hitting a drop kick on Taylor. Both these men used to train together, travel the road together back when Boyd and Ralston were also an up-and-coming tag team. Tanner Ralston, that is. And these two men go right to the outside. As you can see, the blood from our previous match between Austin Goth and Fear has been cleaned up. Definitely not what we wanted to see. Whoa, Typhoon Taylor's got a chair already. But he drops it as he gets in the ring and sends some forearms into the chest of Brody Boyd. Boyd goes for a Northern Lights against DDT for his trouble. Yeah, I mean, the rumor is that there's some sort of a contractual dispute or jealousy between these two, but the fact that Brody Boyd just seemed to want to pick a fight with a man who's 400 pounds, seemingly unprovoked, just kind of scratched some heads here. Taylor with a big suplex whips Boyd into the rope, Brody Boyd into the ropes and then hits a forearm shot. Boyd, though, going for the arm. Maybe he's trying to just kind of take some power away. Hits a drop kick that takes the big man down. And Boyd gets thrown to the outside. Irish whip reverse by Boyd. Turned into a short arm clothesline by Taylor. Taylor, big slam. And actually, it looks like a cut. Yes, has formed over the, like at the eyebrow. Brody Boyd. Might have been a forearm or something that opened him up. Irish whip into the corner and Taylor's in trouble. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 punches in the corner. And into a headlock takeover. Both men knocked up. Takeover. Brody Boyd going for the legs maybe just to keep the big man a little bit slower. Boyd is definitely going to have the speed advantage. And wins the kind of like punch seesaw the two of them just had. Referee looks like he's gotten rid of the chair that had just been sitting in the ring after Taylor seemed to lose his cool for a minute. Nice side slam by Taylor, who is up to his feet, tosses Boyd into the ropes and then pump kicks him. Then throws him back out of the ring before following him out. Boyd with a punch and a jawbreaker before getting in to give himself some distance. Suplex by Boyd. And again, going after the legs. Couple of rights. A big left hand. Boyd up to the top. He ran the ropes. Cross body. Gets a 2. A great show of agility. Arm drag takeover. Top rope leg drop. Goes for the cover again. 1, 2. No. Taylor kicks out. Taylor slams Boyd into the corner and out to the outside. Goes right into a bear hug trying to work Boyd over. Couple straight punches and a chop, and both men quickly get back in the ring. Small package. 1, 2. No. Taylor kicks out, but just barely. Oh, Lord. He just dropped him over the top rope and to the outside. He's got him up all natural, but he's in the ropes. 1, 2. Yeah, he got his foot on the ropes right there at the end. Good thing the ref saw it. Ooh. Boyd seemed to hit him low there. Running elbow drop. Oh. Taylor seemed to shrug it off and drops the elbow on his own. Eats a couple more right hands and a nice left hook. Boyd goes up top. Leading. Flying crossbody. 1, 2. No. Almost got it again. Ooh. Shoulder bear hug into a belly-to-belly suplex. And he's covered in 1, 2. No. Big slam. Typhoon Taylor taken over into a chin lock. Forearm shots. And just chops Brody Boyd over the top rope. And it looks like his back hit the ring apron on the way down. It's a good way to injure someone. He went for Hurricane Rana, got powerbombed, and that's it. Typhoon Taylor gets a measure of revenge against Brody Boyd in his first win here in PCW. Fans, we will be right back, and we're going to break down the rankings here in PCW at the end of January. It is the end of January and the first month of PCW competition, so I wanted to give you a lowdown of what we are looking at in terms of the rankings. 4 men sit atop the PCW with records of 2-0. Lumberjack Carroll, Stan Christensen, Toby Reel, and TJ Allister. Typhoon Taylor's number 2, 2-1. Brody Boyd, Iceman Adonis Frost, Karoti Itoki, Archie Cryer, Hard Luck, Oscar Westrock, Danny Dazzler, Jake the Lawman Wyman, and Austin Goff. All ranked 3 at 1 win, 1 loss apiece. Kalua Kong, number 4 at 1 and 2, and 4 men. Fear, Doug Candy, Venino, and Tree Thomas, all looking for that elusive first win. All of this being taken into consideration as we head into February. The top 8 win-loss records will be seeded into the Pacific Coast Wrestling Coastal Championship Tournament. For a shot at history and championship gold, fans, thank you again for joining us. This is Matt Wentz reporting from the coast. We will see you next week.